'Tis the season for lefties to lose it. From misgendering meltdowns to woke university activists, lefties across the globe are making their voices heard. Sky News All Star Rita Panahi exposes the lunatic lefties who are losing it. Misgendering is a major cause of meltdown for lefties, who take huge offence when innocent mistakes regarding their gender are made.
Now let's go to this dude, this lefty who really loses it. He's firstly trying to silence those that disagree with him, but then his anger intensifies after a accidental misgendering.
I will not stand up for this.
For other people having ideas that disagree with you? Are your ideas so fragile that you can't stand if someone disagrees with you? I'm serious.
I know. Even if you're right and she's wrong, she has a right to speak.
Yeah.
But like,
if my ideas are
even Nazis have a right to speak when they are wrong and I am right.
If my ideas
when
are so bad,
rounded
hey,
people
stop
like
yelling.
me up and
Stop
threw
yelling.
us in concentration camps.
No one
Yes.
is talking. Do not yell at me, sir. That's rude.
Okay, we need to go. You cannot call her sir.
Oh dear.
And the lefties have hit back, armed with wind instruments designed to be used as a weapon at Christmas lunches where the crime of misgendering takes place.
Now, Christmas is around the corner, and if you have any lefties losing it in the family, be prepared because they are coming armed with wind instruments in case you misgender or dead name them.
So your family thinks they're gonna get away with dead naming you and misgendering you this holiday season? No, they're not. You know why? Because you're deranged kazoo kid. You play a wind instrument. You take your mouthpiece and you just anytime the wrong pronouns or the wrong name comes out, and you be obnoxious as shit. Because they'll stop real quick.
2 words, disinvite and disinherit.
This lefty was so fed up with misgendering that she decided to give the internet a class on pangenderism, complete with diagram.
Now, let's learn about pangenderism from this lefty who utilises a triangle to explain the gender spectrum.
So when people talk about gender being a spectrum, most probably picture a line with male on one end and female on the other and non-binary in the middle. But I think a better representation of the spectrum is a triangle with the binary genders, male and female up there, non-binary genders over there, and agender over here, and most people are going to fall somewhere within this triangle. The prefix pan means, in brief, all. So a pangender person, instead of being inside of this triangle, ends up being a circle around the
She's in the circle around the triangle. What? Forget about being a pansexual. I'm a panahisexual. It's an octagon around the circle, around the triangle, on top of a sphere. It's very, very diverse.
Rita Panahi also exposed a transgender narcissist who humiliated a server while he was just trying to do his job.
Let's start with yet another clip of a narcissist trans activist seeking to intimidate and humiliate a poor working man, an immigrant making a living running a pizza stand. Watch as the activist abuses the worker for misgendering him.
I look like a girl.
I do not understand.
You don't? Do I look like a boy or a girl?
I am.
Me.
I think you're a boy.
No, I'm a girl.
Okay.
Okay. What do you think you look like?
Sorry.
No. Just ugly.
Okay.
Oh, it did not end there. He then involves other customers, even offers the slice he's just brought to another customer, costing the poor man business.
Here, you could actually have my pizza. Do you like those?
Yeah.
He's so mean I'm not eating his pizza, so you should have it.
Oh yeah?
Fuck him. You enjoy your pizza.
Thank you.
Bye. Look at him, he's so mean. Do I look like a boy or girl? He's telling me I'm a man. Come on. It doesn't take rocket science. He thinks it's funny. Right? It doesn't take rocket science to figure it out.
No.
Thank you. Enjoy your pizza. Bye.
Here's a clue. If you have to keep telling people what you are, perhaps the transformation isn't that convincing. You know, by all means, identify however you want, but bullying and humiliating, intimidating a working man, someone probably working long hours on minimum wage because they misgendered you, is just ugly and gross.
The trans person doubled down on their bullying of the worker, resorting to calling him hurtful names and intimidation.
And the narcissist wasn't done there yet either. He then attacks the man for being disrespectful and rude.
But I'm just telling you, you have to be more respectful.
Yeah, you are welcome.
You're not embarrassed to be ignorant and rude?
I am not good English.
I don't buy that for a minute. I think you speak English just fine, my love. Because you understood every other sentence we had.
Great.
Okay, bye. Educate yourself.
You know,
On the pizza.
what? You know,
I would never eat your pizza. In a million years, you're so rude. How are you gonna tell me I'm a man in a purse and long hair and nails?
What a hideous piece of work. Not bad enough calling the poor man ignorant, rude, ugly, and much more. He also films the whole thing and posts it for, I don't know, TikTok clout. You would have seen the comments rolling on that clip and all the fans agreeing with him, saying there's 600 people watching and everyone knows who this guy is. I don't know, perhaps he hoped to get the man fired. All this because a dude working at a pizza shop refuses to pander to your delusions or just simply is confused about the whole thing.
And finally, the trans narcissist took their meltdown outside of the takeaway store, ranting about the issue once again.
And let's have a final look at the narcissist having a meltdown about pronouns.
Asking, well, what are your pronouns? What do you think pronouns are? Take a guess. Take a guess. Well, what were the pronouns of the guy in the pizza shop?
And this lefty, who was also a mother, lost it when she forced her baby to be gay before he could even speak.
Now to a disturbing clip of a mother who is obsessed with her newborn baby being gay. No, really.
Gay baby, it's a gay baby. Gay baby, gay, gay, gay. Please be gay. Oh. Okay. Be what you want to be, but be gay. Okay? Thank you. Right? No pressure. No pressure, but pressure.
That poor child needs a feed and a new mother. Did you hear the feeble voice in the background of what I presume was the father saying, be whatever you want to be? Really? That's all? That's all the intervention we're going to see from you, Dad? Do better.
Lefties are still losing it over the Israel-Hamas war, with this pro-Palestinian group blocking the doorway to a restroom and not allowing a Jewish woman to enter.
Now look at these three woke morons blocking a Jewish woman from using the restroom.
Bathroom. We've given you all your food.
I want to go into the restroom.
You're holding up.
Also, currently, this is a private property.
I want to go into the restroom.
I do need you to leave.
I know Israel loves taking private property and saying it's their own, but we gotta head.
You're not going to let me
You're
go
also
into the
misgendering them,
restroom?
so I need you to leave.
I want you to go into the restroom.
I need you to leave, please.
I was patron here and I have a right to go into the restroom.
And we have a
And
right
I'm
to
asking
refuse
you to
service.
leave.
As you heard, she was a customer at the eatery and she wants to use the bathroom, but this trio of freaks is physically blocking her. What, because of the war in Gaza, or is it something else?
Then why you're not letting me in?
Because this is what you're doing.
Yeah.
History didn't start in 1948, lady.
Free Palestine. Now,
Free Palestine. It's always.
please leave. Thank you.
It's always. Yeah, great. We love it.
Thank you very much.
So that's why they didn't want her in that restroom, because she would record the anti-Semitic words scrawled on their bathroom, but possibly by the staff, judging by that reaction, saying Zionism is fascism.
Rita Panahi also slammed lefties who continue to broadcast genocidal chants calling for the end of Israel.
Let's go to Harvard, where activists are again showing that an Ivy League education does not equal intelligence.
We resolutely stand in solidarity with the Palestinian resistance against the apartheid state that is Israel. It is genocide of the Palestinian people right now.
Shamefully, it is primarily black and Arab students that are facing the brunt of these racist attacks. But none of that changes our solidarity with Palestine. We believe in a free Palestine from the river to the sea.
And as we've discussed over and over again, chants like "from the river to the sea" are genocidal chants, and those kids, or I shouldn't call them kids, they're young adults, would know that.
And even here in Australia, kids ditched school to march in support of Palestine.
Now to Melbourne, where students skip school to lose it in the streets and shopping centres of the Melbourne CBD. Let's have a quick look.
Security were left scrambling as Melbourne Central was occupied. Kids packed every corner of the main foyer, surrounding an image of a watermelon, a symbol that shares its colours with the flag of Palestine. From class and many still in uniform.
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
We wanted to come here and show that, we're only high school students, and even we know what's wrong, and the government isn't doing anything.
No, they may be kids, but surely they've heard by now that the river to the sea chant is a chant for genocide, for the end of the only Jewish state. Also in Melbourne, the kids were chanting Allah Akbar, which is adorable given how proudly secular many of these lefties claim to be.
It seems pro-Palestinian protesters don't even know their chants anymore, with this lefty losing it halfway through her protest.
Let's go to this learned pro-Palestinian protester.
Funny, you don't look Palestinian.
From the nation to the sea, Palestine will be free.
From the nation to the sea?
No, from the mountains to the sea.
From the mountains to the sea?
That's what we want.
From the mountains to the sea?
Yeah.
Which mountains? You don't know, eh? You idiot.
And finally, we can always rely on Family Guy to shine a light on the absurd, with the show mocking the wokeification of Christmas.
And finally, let's end with a look at the Family Guy mocking the wokeification of Christmas celebrations.
First, ethnically accurate Jesus goes right here next to Father Mary and Mother Josephine, followed closely by the three genderless wise people on their bird scooters, Tig Notaro for some reason, and of course the little drummer them, because God forbid we call a boy a boy.